Hey everyone, welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel, Lex Tech. In the 1890s, Hogwarts Legacy follows a fifth-year student who enrolls at the school. A wizard's field guide is supplied by the Ministry of Magic to the player because they arrived at the school later than other pupils. This guide sections can be completed through exploration to get more knowledge and experience points. A mysterious ancient magic can be controlled by the player character, who is in possession of the key to an ancient secret that threatens to tear the wizarding world apart. The player character will need to assist in determining why this lost magic has suddenly become popular, and who is simultaneously attempting to use it. Characters from the Wizarding World franchise, such as Nearly Headless Nick, the Fat Lady, and Peeves, can be interacted with by the player. New characters will be introduced to the player character, including Professor Eleazar Fig, who serves as the protagonist's mentor, the Goblin Rebellion's leader Ranrock, and a group of Dark Wizards' leader, Victor Rookwood, are two of the antagonists in the game. This interesting game is releasing on the 10th of February, 2023, but do you know what makes it extraordinary? Technology. In this video, we will be talking about the technology of Hogwarts Legacy. Watch this video till the end for more interesting information. In the action role-playing game Hogwarts Legacy, players can enroll in classes at the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, the Forbidden Forest, Diagon Alley, and Hogsmeade, as well as other locations from the Wizarding World series, will be explorable. The Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw common rooms are among the other spaces that have yet to be visually depicted in other media. The castle's interior and outside will aesthetically vary as the game progresses to reflect the seasons. The player can select their character's gender, house, and look during character creation. When creating a character, players can alter the voice, physical description, and add accessories like glasses. The player can unlock and improve new spells, talents, and skills as they advance in level. The player character will collect experience points by completing in-game tasks in order to level up. Combat, quests, exploration, field guide pages, and rooms of requirement are some of these difficulties. The 4 Hogwarts House's house points do have a role in the game's plot, but they are not a gameplay mechanic that is affected by player choices. Players will be able to alter the room of requirement as they advance in the game, thanks to the game's environmental customization features. The player character will gain knowledge in the casting of numerous magical spells, potion making, and combat skills. Players will be able to refine their own battle style as they advance. Although taking classes advances the gaming mechanics, learning new spells is not a planned gameplay feature in and of itself. As part of the plot's development milestones, classes will be attended. Combat items are items that players can obtain through trading or crafting and employ to either damage or benefit themselves. Hippogriffs and Thestrals are only a couple of the magical creatures that players will be able to tame, take care of, and ride. Other magical creatures that can be interacted with include dragons, trolls, graphorns, mooncalves, foopers, neasels, and nifflers. Some creatures have combat applications, such as the ability to shock enemies with mandrakes. Hogwarts Legacy may not feature any well-known characters because of the era it is set in, but it appears that some recognized locations can be found there. As an open-world game, according to Avalanche, there will be probably lots of exploration to be done both inside and outside the castle. Seasons will change as you tour locations outside the castle throughout the academic year. It shouldn't be a surprise that as students, we'll be spending a lot of time around Hogwarts Castle. The large Great Hall and the familiar exterior were both well represented in the reveal trailer. Hogsmeade, a neighboring settlement, appears to be going to take center stage. There will be scenes from the story as well as places to purchase clothing for your character and ingredients for potions. We can also see a trip into the Forbidden Forest in the reveal trailer, where a pupil is engaged in combat with those unidentified dark wizards. The idea that players can roleplay as themselves or other characters in the wizarding world is the most alluring aspect of Hogwarts Legacy. Fans' preferences being respected, such as having a custom character creator or being able to select their own Hogwarts house, have been a major focus of the game's marketing. It will be interesting to watch how open-world exploration and wand-dueling combat are braided together in Hogwarts Legacy, because it is an action role-playing game. Nevertheless, the freedom of expression that Hogwarts Legacy has promoted is still regrettably constrained. Recent gameplay footage from Hogwarts Legacy provided fans a brief tour of the interior of the castle, which had never before been portrayed in such detail. A thorough look into the character designer for Hogwarts Legacy was also shown before the trip started. Fans can alter several characteristics that are common to other character makers in it. Although it offers a lot of possibilities for fans with presets and abstract face marks, what it does not include, scales that would let users to determine the shape of their character's body, is not fully representative. There is currently no body figure representation in Hogwarts Legacy. It is unfortunate that players do not presently appear to have the chance to customize the physical appearance of their characters in Hogwarts Legacy. Right now, it appears that all student characters have the same thin build. Avalanche Software has a lengthy history of titles under their belt, but none of them are really noteworthy. The group began creating video games based on well-known Disney products, such as Disney Infinity, after being acquired by Disney in 2005. Warner Brothers, one of the top video game and film publishers in the business, published the game and owns the film rights to the property, so they have far more experience in this area. While some open-world games have a ton of substance, others only seem to use the open world as a way to artificially lengthen the game's playtime. It's too soon to draw conclusions about Hogwarts Legacy, but some information on the gameplay has been made public. Players will be able to manufacture potions, interact with magical creatures, and learn spells. You can also anticipate other typical RPG components like skill trees, resource gathering, side missions, and dialogue options. The PS5 version of the game will support 4K resolution, and you can pick between performance and quality modes, with the former putting an emphasis on frame rate and the latter on visual fidelity. The game makes use of the 3D audio features of the console, and for players without headphones, it promises extra immersive noises through the DualSense controller speaker, such as the delicate flap of a hippogriff's wings and effects of each spell you cast. The PS5's SSD should also result in rapid loading times regardless of how you choose to go from place to place, whether you take the scenic way on a broom or speedy travel via the Flu network. According to the developer, fans of Hogwarts Legacy may have caught a fleeting glimpse of the game's UI by attentively examining the gameplay demoed during the Sony event in March. Menu items with what look to be 4 equipped spells and possibly a small map appear for a brief period of time, as reported on the Harry Potter game subreddit. Given that the game is still in development, it is very possible that the UI that is displayed is a placeholder. However, from what is displayed, we may be able to infer some of the spells that you will be able to employ in the game. The player's spells appear to be Wingardium Leviosa, the levitation spell, Accio, the object retrieval spell, and Lumos, the light spell, based on screenshots from the user interface. That's all from today. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below.